The Cosmic Crusader. The neon-lit streets of New York City pulsed with the rhythm of 1,000 alien hearts. Jet, a rugged space smuggler with a penchant for getting out of tight spots, leaned against the bar at Mama Luna's spaceport saloon nursing a glass of synthetic whiskey. His eyes scanned the room, his mind working overtime to stay one step ahead of the galaxy's most notorious bounty hunters. Suddenly, a commotion erupted at the entrance. A sleek, silver-haired beauty with a scar above her left eyebrow strode in, her eyes flashing with a hint of mischief. Rosie, the rocket rebel, whispered the whispers of the spaceport grapevine. Her ship, the Maverick's Revenge, was the fastest thing in the skies, and her skills at the controls were the stuff of legend. "Jet, old friend," Rosie exclaimed, striding over to where he sat. "I've got a job that needs doing. Meet me at the docking bay in an hour. We're taking on a little cargo run to the moon of Gordhawk." Jet raised an eyebrow. "What kind of cargo?" Rosie's smile turned sly. "A shipment of rare, high-grade plutonium. But be warned, it's not just the usual space pirates we'll be dealing with. Benedict, the notorious warlord of the Crimson Empire, has a personal stake in this run." Jet snorted. "That psychopath's got a reputation for being as slippery as a snake on a space sling. I'm in." As they made their way to the docking bay, a bespectacled genius with a wispy beard and a penchant for eccentric hairstyles, Chub, joined the duo. "Ah, yes, the plutonium run. I've been working on a specialized containment device that'll ensure our cargo stays, well, contained." Rosie raised an eyebrow. "Chub, you're a genius, but have you considered the, rather unsavory reputation of our cargo?" Chub's eyes lit up. But that's precisely why I've designed this containment device. It'll keep the plutonium from getting into the wrong hands, or so I hope, anyway." As they boarded the Maverick's Revenge, Jet couldn't shake the feeling that this job was going to get a lot more complicated. Little did they know, Benedict's agents were already closing in. The run to Gordhawk proved uneventful, the Maverick's Revenge slicing through the void like a hot knife through butter. But as they entered the moon's orbit, the ship's sensors began to pick up a strange energy signature. "Rosie, what's that?" Jet asked, squinting at the readouts. "Looks like some kind of portal." Rosie's eyes narrowed. "It's not listed on any navigation charts, but I think it might be our best bet for getting the plutonium to its destination." As they descended into the moon's atmosphere, the Maverick's Revenge was ambushed by a swarm of Crimson Empire fighters. Benedict's voice crackled over the comms system, his words dripping with malice. "You fools! You'll never leave this moon alive." The Maverick's Revenge danced through the dogfight, Rosie's piloting skills barely keeping them ahead of the enemy. But just as they were about to make the jump to hyperspace, the ship's engine sputtered and died. "Chub, what's going on?" Jet demanded. Chub poked his head out of the engineering room. I think the plutonium's interfering with the engines. We need to get it out of here, and fast." Rosie's face set in a determined expression. "Time to make our move. Jet, take the pilot's chair. We're going to make a run for it." As Jet took the controls, the Maverick's Revenge surged forward, its engines roaring back to life. The Crimson Empire fighters closed in, their laser cannons blazing. But Rosie, with her exceptional skills, managed to dodge and weave through the barrage, keeping them just ahead of the enemy. Chub, meanwhile, frantically worked to contain the plutonium, his containment device straining to keep the deadly cargo from causing a catastrophic explosion. As they burst through the portal, the Maverick's Revenge emerged on the other side, the Crimson Empire fighters mere seconds behind. Benedict's voice raged across the comm system once more. "You may have won this battle, but the war is far from over." The Maverick's Revenge vanished into hyperspace, leaving the Crimson Empire to nurse its wounded pride. Jet, Rosie, and Chub shared a triumphant grin, knowing they'd pulled off the impossible. But as they emerged from hyperspace, they found themselves face to face with an even greater challenge, a fleet of alien warships, their eyes glowing with an otherworldly light. "Looks like we've got a new kind of cargo to haul," Jet drawled, a hint of a smile on his face. Rosie's eyes sparkled. "Time to get back to work, team. We've got a galaxy to save, one cargo run at a time." And with that, the Maverick's Revenge and its crew vanished into the unknown, ready to face whatever dangers the cosmos might throw their way.